Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
Hey, Surf's Ups, dudes. What up? What up, what up, what up? How y'all doing today?
Hello, everybody.
It's hot as hell already.
Surftacular.
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 Surfamundo.
Cowabunga.
Yes.
Surfamundo.
Totally rad. We are in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Spark FM on the line. It is a bright and early Wednesday morning, and we're in here to entertain you and give you the rundown of everything that's going on. Don't forget today, if you are one that has some leisurely time and you want to go up into the water country, we're going to be taking off right after this show to have a fun old funky good time.
Yeah.
We're going to have a funky good time. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
How you feel about that? You like
Nice. That was cute.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but today's Wednesday. Quick check-in, Miss Tony. How you doing, hon?
I'm doing good. Yesterday was a very, very busy day. We had students come in from YPP.
YPP.
You know, YPP. Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
And they were in here for a workshop in the studio after we got off air. So we were here for quite some time yesterday.
Quite some time.
Great to have them in here working with young people, seeing young people do something in the summertime other than getting into trouble, which was really, really cool. We did some good activities with them. And then we chilled out for a little while. And then we did head over to the Maha Forum that they had. It was a housing fair and mayoral forum featuring Mayor Wu and Josh Kraft. And, that Mayor Wu is a little spicy.
She is.
A little spicy.
She is charged up.
Yeah.
She's energized.
She was like, hello, Boston. I was like, who's that?
Okay.
Michelle Wu-Tang, okay?
Michelle Wu-Tang.
She was ready, supercharged. And that was very, very interesting. They did ask them, 5 questions, and they kind of talked about what they gave their answers on those questions. We got into a little, a little spiciness about the answers, but the place was packed. It was packed last night.
I didn't even realize. Well, I didn't think that that's what I was gonna see when I went in there.
Me either.
I thought it was like sporadic and there's people sitting down. I also thought that it was gonna be in the bigger part, so maybe that's what I saw.
Yeah.
But yeah, that place was packed and hot. Like people came out. I don't know if that's what people expected.
Yeah. First of all, I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah,
in the back of the Reggie Lewis, there's a whole nother gym.
Yep.
Like with hardwood floors, basketball gym. Yeah, we
Oh,
were like,
the other gyms on the side.
I had no idea about that. So we were in that part, and it was packed. People were in the bleachers. They had lots of seats out. Very, very good. What is it? Attendance at the event yesterday.
Yep.
We did get to speak to Domingo Starosa. He was there, and we met some other people. We met this nice lady, Andrea James, who is actually running for governor in 2026, which is next year. I didn't realize the gubernatorial race was next year, but so lots of good things happening over there. Maha, congratulations to you. Very successful turnout for what you did, and they will be having a second one with 2 other mayoral candidates in August.
How was their points?
Huh?
What was their points?
So I missed the first question, but the first one of the questions that they asked, the second question was affordable homes for first generation and for first time and first generation home buyers. Will you commit to doing this as a mayor? Would you ensure that at least 20% of new government funded affordable housing produced in Boston each year will become home ownership housing? And they both said yes to that one. Stash, which is the first generation program that Maha has. They asked about that. As mayor, would you provide $750,000 in funding each year to Stash? And I believe that they both said yes to that. As mayor, would you champion state legislation that would allow Boston to enact a 1% to 2% fee on the sale of luxury housing and commercial property valued above $2 million to be used for affordable housing in Boston? Mayor Wu said yes to that. I'm not quite sure. There was one of them where she said yes and he said no. I'm not sure if it was this one. The second part
I
of
wonder if
that
that was the
question.
one she was like, that just don't make no sense.
The second one is, if the legislature gives permission, would you immediately file a proposal with the city council to adopt the fee and double our affordable housing production? Mayor Wu said yes to that. The reason why I only have her answers is because it was a big screen and I was only taking whatever, and she was to that side. So that was 3 of the 5. Oh, no. The last question was, what is your IDP policy for developers building new housing? And that's inclusionary development. So that was that. It was very, very interesting. I do have a nice panoramic picture here of what the crowd looked like. And I should have
on Messenger.
Yeah. So it was a very, very interesting WhatsApp or
Messenger Facebook.
okay. It was very, very interesting to be in attendance and to see what was going on there. Very, very interesting. So that was that, and then we just chilled out for the rest of the evening. Nothing else going on there. What about you, Triz? What you do?
I was in the hills of the Beacon.
Yes.
I was in the hills of the Beacon, downtown briefly. And other than that, I was in Mattapan chilling. It was extremely hot. And I was enjoying the heat, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It was extremely hot yesterday. Today will be even hotter.
Why?
Upper
Is it so
90s
hot?
with a 100-degree heat index.
I did have a great time with the children here yesterday.
Yeah, you did.
That was a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, Triz is very, very good with the kids.
I don't know. I think I'm
Triz
too
love the
rough.
kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm too straightforward sometimes. I gotta
You
figure
are
it out.
very
I gotta
you are
figure it
very adult chaperone
Yeah.
parliamentarian. Hey, shut up, sit down. Don't do that. Hold the mic this way. Come back over here. I was like,
I gotta try to figure it out, but it was I like you could see the future. I'm interested in hearing more from the youth.
Yeah, and we do have. I think there's plans for them to come back, right?
Yep, in
So,
August they will be back. There's so many of them.
That was a large group, very large.
There's
group.
48.
48, yes.
48.
48 people in here yesterday.
Dang. But anyhow, that was that. Today we have a great show lined up for you. We have the coaches from the Road to Wellness coming back in to tell us about
And I'm
the progress.
so embarrassed.
I
I don't
know.
want them to come back in here because they're going to tell me why I didn't come. And I said I was going to come and I ain't coming.
I'm going this Saturday morning.
Me too.
You know, it's Saturdays in the summer are very, very busy for us here at Spark FM.
That is very true.
There's a
too.
lot going on, so we can't really. They can't. We doing the best we can. So that's that, and then entertainment and all kinds of stuff. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. It's Hump Day. This week is going by, and I don't
It's
mind
going
it.
by very fast. Very, very fast.
I don't mind it because I am so looking forward to Saturday, which will be the Togetherness Boat Ride. If you guys haven't been on a Togetherness Boat Ride, you need to go on a Togetherness Boat Ride. You can stay tuned with us. You might be able to win tickets, and if you're not able to win tickets, go and buy your ticket. It's worth it.
You gotta give some out today.
Yes, we're gonna give some out today.
Yes, sir.
Anyhow, let's go ahead and get this show started. Up in
Let's
here.
get it parted in here.
Listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
You're listening to Spark FM online.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. The all-new Spark FM. Log on to sparkfmonline.com.
We work so hard every week. We deserve a
Wow.
party.
All right.
Oh,
let's
yes.
not do
Oh,
that.
yes. So tell everybody. I love that song. When that song comes on and you are drunk in the middle of Trinidad Carnival, it is a sing-along. It is a sing-along.
Everybody's just singing and
Yes.
and rocking, and it's just so nice.
And then when the jam down part comes, then they just start jamming.
Jamming.
All right, today, people, it is August. Nope, it is none of that. It is July 16th. July
Wow.
16th. Wednesday, July 16th. Yesterday, I know that my parents are getting up there in age because they had a small argument about what day it was. It wasn't an argument. It was a little debate. My dad walked by and he was just like, my dad walked by and my mom was like, are you going to take out the trash? And she was like, is it Tuesday or Wednesday? He was like, it's Tuesday. No, it's Monday or something. Like tomorrow is Tuesday. And she was like, no, I don't think so. And he was like, yes, it is. Tomorrow is Tuesday. And she was like, is it? And I said, today is Tuesday. And he said, oh, and walked into the room. And she was like, Eric, tomorrow's Wednesday. If you don't leave that man alone, he knows. He acknowledges it. Leave him alone. God damn it.
Yep.
But yes, today is Wednesday.
I get it though, because on Monday I was like, "Is today Friday?"
Oh.
I was,
I don't know if that's how far they went. You know
what is going on? What is it today? I don't know what it is.
Well, today is good. It's probably because the heat has boiled our brains.
It has.
Today, currently it's 83 degrees right now. It feels like it's 89. We're supposed to get up to 92 degrees today. 92
It's gonna
degrees.
feel like
But it's gonna feel like over 100 though.
That
they said.
sounds stupid to me. With that, also said there is a heat weather advisory all the way until Friday. So it's after today, it's gonna start to cool down a little bit. Tomorrow's gonna be at 87, and Friday's gonna be 81. So it's gonna be a little bit more natural, more comfortable.
Yeah.
But today is going to be a scorcher. So if you guys can stay in. If you can get to somewhere cool and cool off, a pool or whatever, do that. There are, you can go to the boston.gov/emergency or heat. boston.gov/heat. And then therefore you can find out a list of resources about where you can go to stay cool. They have a bunch of pools. They have a bunch of tips and facts, and if you lose power, if you need a shaded area, high risk. It's in multiple language, and you can download some sheets that can help you. But make sure that you guys at least check it out if you're looking for something to do, or if you feel like you just kind of lost and you need somewhere to go. That is boston.gov/heat, I believe it is. With that said, let's get this show started. Saucy and Friends, and around the way. News.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it already.
Yeah. Go ahead, Tony.
Oh, okay.
All right. I know where we at.
Okay.
But it is Spark FM.
It is.
Partial building collapse in East Boston. Oh no, that's awful.
Oh no, and they just condemn the other one that nobody can't live in. Why they didn't do the same thing?
Exactly. The front of a building in East Boston collapsed early Wednesday morning, leaving a massive hole and bricks littering the street and sidewalk. Police taped off an area on Webster Street around the vacant building and evacuated residents of adjacent units. The collapse occurred around 1:15 a.m. Residents who lived nearby said they were not surprised and that they've seen debris on the sidewalk in recent weeks and had their concerns about the structural stability. I've been hearing bricks crash down throughout the week, said Bobby Burgess-Frasine, who lives nearby. It's so loud when that happens. I'm surprised it didn't wake up the whole thing. I didn't wake up when the whole thing came crashing down.
Jeez.
The building is under construction. Scaffolding set up for the construction was damaged by falling bricks, but no injuries were reported. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Because
Wow,
usually
look at
that's
that.
a different kind of story.
I'm
It's
trying
a
to
little
get the video up here.
Gaping hole in the building.
That sounds like an OSHA problem. OSHA, right? The OSHA, the people that do the building checks.
Look at
Get
that.
over your itch factor.
Oh, there we go.
Go get over your itch factor.
Give me 1 second. About
Kinda
5
itchy
seconds.
have what I have?
We'll have the video for the good folks.
Oh yeah, maybe I need to see a dermatologist.
What?
I think I need to see a dermatologist, perhaps, so they can tell me if my skin is toxic.
Look at your arm looking all chiseled.
Nearby,
All
forced
right,
out
come
of their
through.
homes. 7's Eliza
lady
Krasinski
with
is
the
live
chiseled
in East
arms.
Boston with the breaking details. Eliza. Brandon, good morning. Well, residents who live nearby say they're not surprised that this happened. This building is under construction. You can see part of the third floor, those bricks.
Wow.
Came down. The inside kind of caved in. It is under construction, and firefighters responded here around 1 this morning. This is 57 Webster Street in East Boston. Residents who live nearby say they've seen debris on the sidewalk in recent weeks, and they had their concerns. They noticed it was lopsided and caving in, and they didn't even want to park or walk near the area because they didn't want to be under it.
But I've been hearing bricks crash down throughout the weeks.
Yeah.
I work from home a lot of the time, so I'll just hear one go down, and it's so loud when that happens. So I'm surprised I didn't wake up when the whole thing came crashing down.
Damn. I don't even want to wake up to that. Must be just scary to even, when you wake up and you're a little stupid in the first place, and now you're waking up and you seeing the building collapse around you, you're like, oh my God, the sky is falling, the sky is falling.
The sky is falling, the sky is falling. Yeah, that is scary. You ever hear a car accident?
Yes, like
Yeah, the car accident.
Yeah,
you
that.
were like, ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, so can you imagine hearing that? But she said she slept through it, so I don't know.
Sound like a beautiful thunderstorm. There's so much drama and confusion going on in people's brains these days that
That's
they
true.
probably don't even know what is going on around them.
That's
It's
true.
terrible.
Speaking of drama and confusion, firefighters rescue hundreds from Blue Line train stuck in the harbor tunnel in the heat.
I need to know, because what the hell happened there? Imagine being stuck on a train in the heat.
Do you remember when we went to the Celtics parade?
And it was hot as hell.
And it was hot as hell.
And Sparkell was stressed out.
We were stuck in a tunnel. It was probably about 10 minutes, but it felt like 3 days.
I think it was 45 minutes.
No,
Was it more than that?
long.
It was. I don't know how long it was, but it was not nice. But these 500 blue line riders, how did it get to be exactly 500? Right?
It was
For a lot of folks stuck underground without air conditioning.
underground.
It was a pretty scary
Take them things
experience.
off your face.
Nearly 500 people forced to walk down the tracks under the Boston Harbor
Wow.
after getting stuck inside the tunnel on a stalled train for over an hour.
The train shut off, no air conditioning, the lights were off. It was very hard to breathe, and it was very hot in there.
We knew something was wrong. It wasn't normal.
He shot this
I know.
video as he escaped that stalled Blue Line train.
One of the wires fell from the ceiling. The train got snagged on it. And then there was a moment where we just smelled like it was like rubber burning. We came to a complete stop underneath, and we just had to stay there for like an hour 30, waiting for the rescue to come.
Evacuating passengers nervous to step over that downed wire on their way down the tracks.
We saw the frayed wire. The fire department, they make sure that the train line, the third rail, was off.
My most worries was stepping on the wire.
Firefighters say it took them an hour to evacuate all 465 people.
Yeah, I'm stuck for 1 hour to get inside there.
This man on crutches had to get
Wow.
helped off the train and down the tracks, the fire department using a Nolan cart to wheel him out. The nightmare commute impacting riders from Aquarium to Maverick stations, hundreds forced onto shuttles all along the Blue Line. But those stuck in the tunnel just happy to get home safe.
We were just happy to get out.
No.
I don't know if I
Again,
could
Blue
walk
Line
through that
back
tunnel.
up
What if
and
there
running.
was there's rats?
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Absolutely, somebody would have to pick me up because I don't
They
know
would
what
have
to
to
do.
use that Nolan cart for me because
It's
the
passed
heck is
out.
that? That's crazy.
I am dead.
Yeah.
But hot. It was hot as hell yesterday.
Yep.
Hot and under the earth
Under the earth.
with wires hanging out, walking through the tunnels. They would have had to give me $25 or something like that. Getting a lunch
And a meal voucher.
Yes, a meal, but that's what I was. The $25 would go through my meal because I got to sit down and have a good meal after that. And
Yeah,
I want
ma'am.
the whole. I was spending the whole thing.
Yep. Me too. I'm gonna go to Cane's and get 2 dinners. Anyhow.
2 breads.
2. Yes, girl. Well, maybe 3 breads. Maybe I'm gonna get. I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get that basket that come with the coleslaw and the 6 chicken fingers, and then 2 extra breads.
I like that.
And a Arnold Palmer. I love my meal. It's delicious. Man shot and killed during an armed standoff with Fall River police. The police say that. The man
That's
was
what the police said.
the man was experiencing a mental health crisis before the shooting, family members told him. There is body cam footage. A man was shot and killed after an armed standoff with police in Fall River, Massachusetts, while experiencing a mental health crisis, the Essex County District Attorney's Office said in a statement on Tuesday. Fall River's officers arrived at a home early Tuesday morning after receiving a call from family members that a male relative was in the midst of a mental health crisis.
Here goes the story.
Just received some body camera footage of what incident that happened here this morning, and a warning: it is disturbing. It does contain images and sound of rapid gunfire. What it does not show is the precise moment the man received the fatal shot.
Take it slow.
Body camera video shows police breaking through the front door, calling out, and then a few seconds later opening fire towards the top of the staircase. Police say the man at the top of the stairs had fired first, and that he was found with a short-barreled rifle and a handgun next to him.
And then he says, come out, we're here to help you. Put your gun down.
This neighbor says she heard officers calling to the man before they went in. Police say he was threatening suicide and that they spent about 50 minutes negotiating with him.
But I really want justice for my brother. I really do. Because some foul stuff went on, and they went for a mental health check. And they ended up killing my brother.
The family has identified the man as 38-year-old Dominic Knight and say he lived here with his wife and 4 children.
Damn.
Police say he was found with a single gunshot wound to the side of his head, but have not yet specified who they think fired that shot.
Dominic didn't kill himself. Even if they try to swing it that way, that's not what happened.
A single gunshot wound to the
Massachusetts
head.
State Police and the Bristol County District Attorney's Office are investigating this incident. Live in Fall River, David Beanick, WCVB News Center.
Police? They do kill shots?
I was going to say what I feel, but yesterday Tristan advised us not to say I feel. But
What do you feel like? Tell them what you feel like.
I don't feel like the police would do that kind of shot.
I'm not going to. I'm going to wait for the stories. But
I'm going to wait for the story to develop.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
Tashad, Fall River is having a very, very hard week. Fall River is where the place burned down with all the elderly people.
Oh no, yeah.
And then now this. Jeez,
where's the trash thing happening?
Everywhere except for Boston.
Oh,
East Boston, right?
Winchester.
That's terrible.
Winchester.
Because
Where
Boston
is
don't
Winchester?
need that type of. Don't need that type.
Can
of
you
trash.
imagine this? Can you imagine right now with some stinky trash and maggots, rats?
Nope.
Child, I would book one of them.
There's so many rats here.
There's so many.
There is so many rats here, and they are very big rats.
I immediately.
They're so.
You said that.
Yeah, I just be screaming.
Yeah.
I just scream like, ah! Sparky, I'll be like,
oh, it's happening in Lawanda's town. She lives in Canton.
No.
Oh, no. You got to go stay at your mama's house for a little bit or something.
She had to buy an extra trash can.
You're going to have to buy another one this week.
Ooh, Philly just went through a strike though it was bad, pay them people. Oh, no, it was bad. This has been what? How many days now? It's been like a
2
week.
weeks. It's been like 2 weeks, I think.
It's been almost a month.
Really?
Not a month, Tristan.
How long is it? It's been like 2 weeks, I think.
3 weeks.
Yeah, I think we're only at 2 weeks now. But anyhow, it's 16 days. 16 days, yep.
Oh
Just
my
over 2
god,
weeks.
that is a lot.
That's a lot of days.
Stink.
Yeah.
All through the 4th
Ew,
of
and
July.
maggots. I hate maggots.
Oh, maggots are the worst.
I hate maggots.
Maggots are the worst. You read this about Boston's emergency management keeping cool, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, a Boston man has been charged with numerous hit and runs, fleeing the scene with a stolen vehicle. A Boston with a stolen vehicle in 2024 though, but he was just charged. A Boston man will return to court this week after being arraigned Thursday in Roxbury BMC for a chaotic 2024 downtown Boston incident in which he stole 2 cars and struck multiple other vehicles before speeding away from the scene.
He was doing the most.
Yeah, Carmen Polito, 42 of Boston, is charged. You got it?
Go ahead.
Oh, is charged with 2 counts of receiving a stolen motor vehicle, several counts of leaving the scene of property damage, and operating a motor vehicle with a suspended license.
He's doing the most.
Too much.
Carmen
Polito.
doing,
It's
Carmen?
a man.
It's a man.
Yeah, Judge Lisa Ann Grant ordered Polito held on $2,000 bail. Polito will return to court July 17th for a status hearing and appointment of counsel. That woman that 2 weeks ago ran down all the police officers and all of that,
Yeah.
I think she's being charged with attempted murder. I
Oh,
think
good.
I saw that.
As she should.
Yeah, she should. So this Polito is being charged with a lot of things. This is a very, very long story, and I'm not going to get into that. But
Go to this clip because there was a standoff, wasn't it?
Three years ago.
Oh,
Police officers near Northeastern University yelling as he led them down Huntington Avenue.
Oh, I
According to
remember this
prosecutors,
guy.
he
I do
threatened to
too.
Kill an officer, refused to drop the
Okay.
knife.
Yeah,
So the sharp
remember
pursuit
that.
came to an end though on Mass Ave, where prosecutors say officers used non-lethal force to get Polito down to the ground.
Yeah.
Now, according to prosecutors,
There's
officers
so many of them running
recovered a
after him.
camouflage vest, mace, and a hunting knife at the scene. We're told one officer was injured and went to the hospital but was not stabbed. Polito was charged with assault with a dangerous weapon and resisting arrest. Prosecutors say
Crazy, man.
imagine being one of the cars that are watching this happen in front of you. Be like,
Yeah.
what are you like? Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's going down right in front of me.
That's-
And being on the phone. Look, hold on. That's crazy.
I was trying to find the updated story on that woman, the one that was July 2nd, where she had been accused of dragging the police officers. But there was an update, and I saw just now. I think she said that she's going to be charged with attempted murder, I think, in one of those cases. Anyhow, a man fatally struck by Massachusetts Bay transportation train in a morning incident yesterday. Again. You know, what is it that is going on there?
How many people then died?
Every day. You know what we haven't heard about? And thank God it is
Drown.
July. It is hot. We haven't heard any drowning
Drowning, yeah.
so far, but we have
Remember
literally.
one summer, every week,
like
it was
every
another
day.
drowning?
Yeah. And this one, I feel like it's almost at least twice a month we hear about somebody being fatally struck by an MBTA train. So this happened on Tuesday morning. An adult male was fatally struck by a Blue Line train at the Aquarium station in Boston around 10:30 a.m. According to multiple reports, the man intentionally entered the tracks referred to as the right-of-way on the outbound platform as the train approached, and no foul play is
So
suspected.
suicide. This is suicide train.
No, this was at the aquarium.
Oh.
Yeah, so not even down near where
Oh,
they've been
no.
doing it. The victim's identity has not been publicly released, and the incident is under investigation by the MBTA police.
I wonder if people, when you're doing these types of things to yourself, you don't really care about your surroundings, but I wonder if they even think about the effects of the people driving these trains and what they have to deal with after
And
you
the
throw
people who
yourself.
witnessed
Yeah.
you doing that.
Yeah. That's
don't-
crazy.
Yeah.
Like you can't how do you get that image out of your head? Like I literally hit somebody with my train because they threw themselves in front of me and I have to see them. Like that's crazy.
I don't know. The collision caused a significant disruption to the Blue Line service between Government Center and airport stations, halting trains for several hours and making people lose their flights.
Exactly. That pissed me off. If I didn't witness it, if I'm not traumatized, I'm just hearing about it. You couldn't, sir.
Right. You can do that. Service resumed around 2 p.m. Hey, Coach Abby. What else do we have in here? Oh, and then lastly, JetBlue is having a sale, a summer sale. It is a quick sale, and you don't have much time to travel for this sale. But it is the summer sale with flights as low out of Boston for as low as $49. Are you planning a summer escape? JetBlue on Tuesday announced a new sale that features flights out of Boston for as low as $49. The airline's Just to Summarize sale kicked off Tuesday and will be ongoing through Thursday. With a travel window spanning August, these limited time offers are the perfect way to squeeze in one more escape for the second half of summer.
One more. I ain't made one yet.
Where's Martha's Vineyard? Ain't that around the corner?
Yeah, it's right over there.
How much is a ferry to get there?
The ferry's probably the same amount as this flight, to be
Because
honest.
that's what I'm thinking. Like, I might as well just fly there.
Yeah.
Martha's Vineyard's got an airport.
That's what I'm saying. The sale prices are for one-way flights and are a good for travel through from August 2nd to the 22nd.
One
27th,
way?
excluding Fridays and Sundays. We need to jump on this real quick. Some sample flights from Boston include. Why am I itching? What did you give me? Jacksonville for $49, Austin for $64, Asheville $64, Fort Myers $64, Nashville $64, Charleston $69, Fort Lauderdale $69, Miami $74, Houston $74, Martha's Vineyard $79. Why is Martha's Vineyard more expensive to fly to than Jacksonville, Florida?
And
Jacksonville,
Nantucket.
Florida. And Nantucket, it's $84. So they do have. I saw Barbados was about $150. They did have Aruba.
And then vacation packages starting at $260.
Yeah, but the vacation packages are a little funny because they're only for 2 nights.
Oh.
2 nights.
Oh.
2 nights.
But I mean, it's
a little quick trip.
You would think that it's a quick trip or like a weekend trip, but you can't fly on Fridays. So what you doing?
You got to go from Tuesday to Thursday.
Go from Thursday to Saturday. Thursday night, Saturday, Friday night, Saturday. Yeah, so things like that. So check it out if you're interested in doing a quick trip, and we're gonna do that because we need to get out of
Janice
here.
said Southwest got a 3-day sale.
Yeah, but Southwest be lying though. How Southwest flights? You'd be like, oh, Southwest be like, we got $49 flights, and you go, and it'd be like, all of those are sold out. The tickets are only $562.
You missed it. You
missed
just
it.
put it out,
Ew.
but you missed it. You could have been there on time.
Oops. So anyhow, that's that. We're going to take a quick call. Well, how did we get through this so quick? How did it happen? Pause for the cause. Be right back. We're going to be talking to Coach Ivy and Coach Evel from The Road to Wellness. The Road to Wellness. All right. Be right back. Saucy and Friends.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
What is this, Doctor? This is Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves. Turn us up.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibes. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the #1 place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturday from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Titties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costume is looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot and the Suburban Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it.
Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Eunice Production, Friends Lifestyle Group presents their 9th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. It's the Animal Print Edition. Happens to be Saturday, July the 19th. 40 times at 7 p.m. We sail at 8 p.m. sharp. There's going to be 2 floors of music. Your Latin DJ, DJ Sergio, DJ Alfredito, DJ Yomi. And your Caribbean DJ, Hugh Major, and Vital Rhythms. Featuring live performances by Your Fugo, Punta Group, and Tempo Rhythm International. Sound system provided by Ross Entertainment. This is all going to be taking place at 70 Rose Wharf. Get your tickets right now at togetherness.eventbrite.com. Regular tickets are $65. Same day tickets are $75. It's a 21 plus event. And do remember there's a drinks inclusive party bus available to and from the dock for only $60. For more information, contact 617-719-3972 or 646-379-4889. It's a 9th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. Get your tickets now.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you know mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got it gon' go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hip hop,
Yeah, we on and we going crazy.
R&B,
With me, you could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats, and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Whoop, 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 whoop. What's this song? Is it?
Down, down, baby.
Oh, yeah. She in her. Boom, boom, baby. Ready to let it go. Chimmy, chimmy, cocoa puff. Chimmy, chimmy, now. Light it up and take a puff. Give it to me. Hey, hey.
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know
Hey.
the lyrics at all.
Yeah. You're. Oh, yeah.
Who's this,
Oh.
Nelly?
Oh, Nelly.
You don't sing Nelly.
Have you guys ventured into their reality show?
It started already?
No.
Yeah.
The thing is this, right? If Nelly wasn't on it, I'd probably watch it. But then there wouldn't be no reality.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like Nelly's super corny. Like, even before the whole Trump thing. Like, I just always felt like Nelly was super corny.
Wasn't there an Aaliyah reality show before with her mama, her younger sister?
Aaliyah?
No, what's her name? Ashanti. Who was it?
Aaliyah.
Oh, Ashanti do
Oh,
got
yeah,
a
I think
sister
there
that
was
look
an
just like her,
Ashanti.
right? Yeah.
There was a reality show with her and her family before. Before.
It's time for our national news, and we'll get through this real quick. We're waiting for one more of our guests from the Road to Wellness.
Yes.
So we are going to get into our national news. Police release photos of two suspects wanted in connection with Gray's Ferry mass shooting. What is this?
I don't know. When was this mass shooting?
There was a mass shooting somewhere?
Yeah. Philadelphia police released photos of two suspects they're searching for in connection with a mass shooting in Gray's Ferry that killed 3 people and injured 9 on July 7th. Did you hear about this?
No.
Me
Not
neither.
at all. Oh, I did see about this.
Tell me.
There was this video. I didn't know what was going on. It was mostly about this, you know, like when these videos go viral and be like, these people was just shooting. And this video of these people on this porch and these 3 guys shooting at some other guys that was shooting. It was just a crazy video. This is where I found out about what's it called? Something that start with a S, a slip. I had to Google it one day because I was like, what kind of gun is that?
Did you see the video?
Yeah, you got to see the video. Yes.
I warn you, it is unsettling, but it
Here it
does
is.
highlight the reality of the gun violence situation in Philadelphia.
What?
Watch. You got
That
to keep
doorbell
watching.
cam video shows the chaos that unfolded on South Edding Street
Oh my
Monday around 1
gosh.
a.m. You can see dozens of people taking cover and running from the gunfire. The video shows 3 suspects police are looking for, responsible for killing 3 people and hurting 10 others. One of the people killed in the shootout was 24-year-old Azir Harris. His father tells NBC 10 Azir had been shot back in 2018. He was paralyzed, confined to a wheelchair since then. Azir's father tells us his son was advocating for an end to the gun violence epidemic when he was killed.
Oh my God.
This baby got shot twice.
It's a game. You don't come back from it. It's not a game.
Yeah.
You hurt families, destroy lives. I just want y'all to put the guns down, man. That's all I can say. Put the guns down, man.
Damn.
Hold on, this is the other video.
Suspects wanted for last week's mass shooting. Philadelphia police released new pictures of several suspects
look like
wanted for last week's
children.
mass shooting in Grays Ferry. They are offering a $20,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest. A ring camera captured the gunfire on South Edding Street on July 7th. Police say 3 people were killed and 9 others were injured. All of the victims are between 15 and 24. If you recognize the suspects, police want to hear from you.
15 and 24. 15 years old.
Yeah.
15 years old and 24 years old. Those are children.
That's who they're looking for? A 15-year-old and a 24-year-old?
Between the ages of 15
Yes.
and 20.
Wow.
Between the suspects and the victims.
Did you see the suspects look like little boys? They
Yep.
showed their pictures at the beginning of the thing.
What kind of gun is it?
Awful.
In the comment sections, everybody was commenting on the guns because one of the guns, the switch. That's it. One of the guns, it don't stop. Like once you press it, it's like a machine gun. It just keeps going and going and going, and it's like almost uncontrollable
That's
if
the
you
same
don't
thing
know.
They had at Juve.
Yeah, that's the thing that they
Yeah.
put on the gun
Yeah.
to make it like a
machine gun.
Machine gun. That's crazy.
I don't know what you would need that for.
Yeah.
Like I can understand if you are a gun collector and you are collecting for Armageddon or the zombie apocalypse that's going to happen eventually. So you have a basement full of armor. However, even if you go out into the street, why you need that kind of switch gun? Why you can't just have a regular pew that if you need to have that? Why you got to have a weapon of mass destruction, a bazooka? Why you need that?
That's crazy.
I don't get it.
Awful. That's awful.
Oh boy. And I wonder if these children know how to even use a gun before they start to use it, or we're just picking it up and we see it on TV and we're just gonna shoot it.
I don't know, but that hurts my heart. That is
It's ridiculous. What was more crazy about that video was all the people that were actually on the porch and how they
the
were
person was behind them
freaking
shooting
out.
over them,
Yeah,
right?
there was this one girl that like dived into one, and then she ended up like getting into a little skerfuffle on the ground with the other girl because it was just like, you doing a lot. We all getting shot at. And probably the hot bullet shell casings was dripping down on their legs and stuff. I don't want to be in no situation. Leave me home. I don't want to go. Don't invite me to your house party.
Don't have no cookout if this is what you want.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. If you ain't got the police on hand and they got their own bazookas, then I don't know what to tell y'all.
Oh my gosh. Go ahead. Next story.
Keeping it moving, Pam Bondi fires Justice Department top ethics chief in 4-sentence letter. You are fired, bitch.
That's it.
Attorney General Pam Bondi has fired the ethics director of the Department of Justice, and here is the clip.
The video, we released the video showing definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing he committed suicide. And what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter. And what we learned from Bureau of Prisons was every night, they redo that video. It's old, from like 1999.
Oh, yeah.
So every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing. So we're looking for that video to release that as well, showing that a minute is
Pam
missing.
Bondi, you ain't gonna go release nothing. This don't got nothing to do with the story that we talk.
What is so crazy about this, though, is that you're saying that there's a lapse of 1 minute every night in a federal jail, and it's been like that, and you guys aren't doing anything to fix it. Do you know how long 1 minute is?
You can definitely slit somebody's throat and chop them up in 1 minute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then you guys would go on and announce this on a national forum.
Because they're an administration of fools. That's what it is.
Administration of fools.
A letter to Joseph Terrell sent on July 11th and seen by the Independent notes its termination is effective immediately, but does not state a reason why he was abruptly fired.
Yep.
Joseph Terrell, who had served as the director of the Justice Department's ethics office since 2023, was responsible for reviewing financial disclosures and other matters related to the Attorney General's office and other top law enforcement officials. He led a team of roughly 30 people to ensure government lawyers and their officials adhered to ethical guidelines. Yeah, I'm surprised he still had that job. That's crazy. My public service is not over, and my career as a federal civil servant is not finished, he wrote Monday on LinkedIn. I took the oath at 18 as a midshipman to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. I have taken the oath at least 5 more times since then. The oath did not come with the caveat that I need only support the Constitution when it is easy or convenient. What was his 4 letters? 4 words?
What was the first? Yeah.
Sudden firing also shines a bright spotlight back on her own glaring ethical conflicts and how she's handled major DOJ decisions involving her former clients, including the government of Qatar and Pfizer. Where is the 3 words?
They don't have them there. The 4 sentences.
You are fired. It don't say nothing about.
Yeah, it don't say it.
Cutter.
Yeah, I don't say how he was fired, but he was fired with no reason to fire him, and that is pretty much what we're used to at this point. So I'm not sure why this is making national news.
Who's surprised? I'm surprised.
I'm just very surprised that he was still there all this time, being an oversight. I'm pretty sure they should have taken him out like pretty soonlier. I made up a word. Soonlier than in which it did transpire. Judge reacts to Trump's admin's creative reading of executive order, reminds government how refugee admissions actually work. Some found some more coonery here. They do such long articles to talk about the foolishness that Donald Trump does, and it's bizarre to me. Just run the clip, bruh. This inadequate visa vetting argument, the judge reasoned, does not apply to refugees because refugees do not receive visas. The judge noted that, by the government's own admission, refugees are subjected to even more rigorous review than other aspiring immigrants. Refugees are, in the words of the Departments of State, Homeland Security, and Health and Human Services, the most thoroughly screened and vetted group to enter the United States, the judge wrote. The judge found that plaintiffs like Pasito are entitled to have their refugee applications move forward, and he established a framework and a streamlined plan for doing so. Whitehead ordered that the government must immediately resume processing applications from people who are able to show that they took significant, possibly irreversible steps in resilience in the program. This includes applicants who have scheduled within 14 days of January 20th, the date of the executive order, as well as unaccompanied minors and Afghan refugees who the plaintiff said were required by the U.S. to relocate to a holding location in Qatar, where they do not have permission to stay long term. I don't know what all of this says. It does sound like more foolishness. It sounds like they tried to stop the real refugees from coming into America, and a judge has said, no, you cannot stop them. It's probably going to go to the Supreme Court, in which the Supreme Court will say, go ahead, stop them.
Do whatever you want. Why do you even come here?
Yes, if Donald says it, it's what it is.
What did Donald say? Oh, yeah.
All right, if he said it, let's go. I know you 3 are going to object over here. The rest will let it go. So don't even bring things to our desk anymore. Just do what he says.
Reject. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You're terrible anyways. Not sure how you even got here. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Sad news.
And then last but not least, police in Thailand arrest a woman who allegedly seduced and blackmailed the Buddhist monks. That is diabolical.
That is horrish.
That is terrible. Yep. Not the monks.
The monks, girl.
How did the monks allow
Thailand's
themselves?
Buddhist monastic order has been rocked by a sex scandal involving several high-ranking monks. They allegedly had an affair with the same woman and were then blackmailed for large sums of money. Police have now arrested that woman. CNA's Saksasaya Sombat reports.
What?
The official 3 core tenets of Thailand are state, religion, and monarchy. And one of these tenets has now been severely rocked by a sex scandal involving a dozen of senior monks and millions of dollars in embezzled temple donations. Police have arrested a 35-year-old woman on Tuesday who allegedly developed sexual relationships with senior monks, only then to blackmail them. She's also being charged with money laundering and fraud. The exact number of monks implicated in this is not known yet, but according to local media, it could be as high as 15, spanning over several years. Authorities were alerted by the sudden resignation of an abbot of a well-known temple in Bangkok last month. What was initially investigated as a suspected mishandling of temple finances turned into a case of blackmail by that woman, allegedly revealing a pregnancy with that abbot and asked for over $220,000 in assistance. A total of $11.8 million circulated through her bank accounts, according to investigators, but only $250 are left on the account, with most of it spent on online gambling. Police have found tens of thousands of images and video clips on her mobile phones. She also has several children, allegedly from some of those former monks. According to one of the lead investigators, this could be unraveling even further.
นี่คือการวางแผนนะครับที่เราจะทำคดีนี้เนี่ยให้หมดจดที่สุดนะครับทำให้มันโปร่งใสแล้วก็เป็นถือว่า
Right. Oh, wow. She did that.
Wow.
That's how I talk to Sparkell.
What are you saying? So, in most Buddhist traditions, monks are not allowed to have sex. Buddhist Mosaic rules strictly prohibit sexual activity for monks, with any such acts resulting in expulsion from the Mosaic order. This celibacy is considered essential for their spiritual practice and commitment to the monastic life. Yo, that's crazy. These are high-leveled monks out here grinding up.
Getting it
in this one woman and having unauthorized children outside of their monks' religion. Y'all got to do better out here, Mr. Monks. Because I was like, how did they even get seduced? I thought that their covenant and pact with Buddha. I don't think so. I thought they just kind of.
The Kama Sutra.
She was. That was.
You are fake news.
I was like 15 of them. She was doing. That's crazy. She's a hoe. She's a hoe.
$11 million.
Yeah.
I don't know monks have.
Yeah.
Who knew monks had money?
That's another thing. I thought ain't monks and nuns and things like that the same? Ain't they supposed to be giving up all pleasure and worldly possessions in order to be at one with the Lord?
Yes.
Or the higher power, because I'm not sure
Higher
which
power.
everyone is about. But yes, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That is crazy. We're going to take another commercial break, and when we come back, we'll be talking to our friends over at Road to Wellness. Keep it locked right here, Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are now listening to Spark FM.
Under the city lights and open sky, Boston's about to feel the beat like never before. On Tuesday, August 20th, from 5 to 10 p.m., Pan on the Plaza is back, turning City Hall Plaza into a high-energy celebration of Caribbean rhythm, resilience, and joy. Pan on the Plaza is free and open to the public, and it's more than just a concert. This is a full-on cultural experience that brings the soul of the Caribbean straight to downtown Boston. Come vibe with the sweet sounds of local steel pan performers, including the oldest steel orchestra in North America branches. Whether you're a lifelong fan of pan music or you're just curious to experience something new, this event is for everyone. Families, professionals, elders, youth, you name it. So bring your friends, bring your flags, and bring your dancing shoes. This is going to be one unforgettable night of unity and pride under the stars. Pan on the Plaza.
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure like yourself. Not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously, the best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibe. My name is Gary Banton, alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the #1 place for soca, hip-hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Titties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costumes are looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot in the Suburb Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
Looking for a meaningful way to engage with your community and make a difference? Volunteer with the Massachusetts Senior Medicare Patrol Program and help prevent Medicare fraud. Visit masmp.org. This project is supported by a grant from the U.S. Administration for Community Living.
Spark FM.
I know you nasty. She be touching on her own body.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
Said she wanna take me away. Said she wanna take me away. Said she wanna show me the way.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up. Spark FM.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin. I came to rock. Grab it to the hop up. See, that's where I stop. See, this is why I can't be a rapper. I would forget all my words.
Oh boy. I was just about to start.
You was going to help me out?
I was going to be your backup.
Oh,
I was going to be the other part of Cypress Hill.
Yes.
Yes,
it
yes.
is. That's them. That's them.
House of Pain.
House of Pain, yeah.
Let's get the jump around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jump around.
I don't even know who it is.
It's one of them. And in the background, you guys are hearing our besties over at the Road to Wellness. So welcome back, Team Road to Wellness.
Right. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having us.
It's always such a pleasure. Yesterday when I saw, I was like, damn it. They're coming back in, and I haven't been there. What am I going to say?
We noticed. We did notice. We take it.
Don't you notice? Don't you notice?
That's what we do.
She's not here again.
We know who's not here.
So, if you guys don't know, the Road to Wellness is a 5K run put on by the Dimmick Center, Hood Fit, and BAA. And this year, we're gearing up for their 11th annual Road to Wellness, which is taking place on September 6th. So we got a few more months to get it right, get it together. So welcome. How are you guys doing today?
Listen, we're fantastic. Another beautiful summer day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's HOT, but don't say it like it's something bad. Soak it up. And a few more weeks to go.
Right, you're right.
We have Ivy, Coach Ivy, we have Adam, we have Yvel. How are you guys doing with this, getting people together, ready for the 11th year of doing this?
That's right. It's been a lot of great energy. I mean, the community is really coming back out. The community knows what's up.
Yeah.
You know, we've had 10 years to kind of work it out.
Mm-hmm.
Last year was a great 10th anniversary, and now people are expecting certain things, right?
Yeah.
They love coming out for the energy, but, you know, I mean, we have a great team of coaches. You know, the coaches come ready. They show up, they're ready to show out, they kick some butt where needed, and we get everybody right. So I think the community's loving the energy.
I'm coming. What have you guys noticed any type of changes in this, going into the 11th year and preparing? Are there more people? Are there more, returners? Like, what are we seeing the most?
I've noticed that the attendance has gone up
Mm-hmm.
significantly,
Good,
especially
yeah.
it seems like most years we have sort of down weeks, like especially when we get into July. So we're still in July, but the attendance has been strong. I mean, we've had some huge crowds.
I feel like I've noticed that too when we attend the Road to Wellness. Like it seems like every year there's more people in there were the year before, and I think that's great.
Yeah, and on the Saturdays, like it's full. I mean, it's Full.
Yeah.
I mean, I do a lot of running back and forth. Right
Come on, you got
we try
it.
not to, like, sometimes people get lost. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I got to run back out there. And like, you know,
I think we had 15. I only see 2.
Yeah.
Where are the rest?
I'm like a camp counselor. Like, everybody count off, like, you know. 'Cause
So how is it, like, one of the things that I always wonder is when you're running or you're training to walk or run, the heat, how does that impact, you know, like what's going on in the training that people have?
Well, that's all part of the training. I mean,
Mhm.
summer training is total opposite than winter training, right?
Yeah.
So summer training, you know, we have to prep everyone. The
Yeah.
biggest thing, of course, is coming ready,
Mhm.
hydration,
Yeah.
right? That's the big elephant in the room. But it's not just about hydrating on the right at the training. It's
Mhm.
not about hydrating like, you know, right before you run or while you're running. You have to prep, you know, before you get there. At least an hour before, you know, you want to get at least, if you can, 8 ounces of water, if not more,
Mhm.
right? So that is the biggest thing, safety. Safety, so we're not having people dehydrated. You know, that's a big concern. And again, you know, it's just because it's summer, we've already been hit, I think, with a real heat index,
Yeah.
a high heat index
Yeah.
day back in June.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it got a lot of people, you know, awake that, you know, hey, you know what, we better listen to these coaches. We
Yeah.
better
Mhm.
hydrate.
Absolutely.
And,
Yeah.
and dress appropriately too. You
Yes.
know, it's not just about coming out just with the sports bra, ladies, or just with the tank top for the men.
Mhm.
It's about, you know, like the dry wicking, the material that you put on is important, because if you come out on a day that is really hot with cotton sticks to you. The
Oh.
sweat sticks to you.
Okay.
You know, so now you're not, you know, dry wicking this sweat off of
Mhm.
you. And then that becomes, you know, that just kind of exacerbates the whole
The
discomfort
heat.
of running.
Yeah.
And you know, that makes a lot of sense. Sometimes we see people running down the street on hot days and they have on like long sleeves. And we're like,
Yeah.
what are you doing with long sleeves
Ah.
on? Aren't you overheating? Sorry. Aren't you overheating? But that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's dry wicking is
Right,
taking.
dry wicking.
Okay.
The thing with long sleeves, if you see, the long sleeve is actually not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, the
The
heat
s-
affects
the
everybody's
sun.
skin differently.
Right. Yeah.
But some of the long sleeves actually have, you know, sunblock.
Oh, yes. Okay.
You know, within the material.
Right.
So it's actually not that bad to
Uh-huh.
run in a long sleeve, but again, make sure it's not in the middle of the day where it's 90 degrees. Actually, not even the middle of the day. Anytime between noon and 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Tends to be the hottest part of the day.
Right.
It sure is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes you just adjust. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you're you know, a faster runner or a walker, you might just have to slow down your pace to
Yeah.
make certain that you are not overheating your body.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're in a space where you don't have the ability to get some water.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of places where you have a bubbler.
Which is also an issue that could be a problem. You know, like that. You know, I feel like we do, we here in Boston, not to cap on Boston, but, you know, like between trash cans and water bubblers, I feel like there should be more of those in the
Water-
city in
well,
general.
like water fountains,
Yeah, water
yeah,
fountains. Just
yeah.
for people, like sometimes you walk in and you're like, damn, I'm parched.
Yeah.
Need a little sip of something.
Yeah.
So speaking of, we are finished with phase 1. So phase 1, just to recap, what was phase like? And that is entitled "Let's Keep Moving." How was phase 1? How'd that go down?
Well, phase 1 is all about just getting the community. Again, you know, our numbers have increased, but they're increasing because this is where the coaching comes in.
Yeah.
We're working on people on how to develop pacing, and we start off with 1 mile.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
If you haven't really ran a mile, how do you know how to run it or walk it?
Yes.
You know, what's a 10-minute mile? What does
Yeah.
a 20-minute mile look like, whether you're running or walking it? So, and a lot of it is really pacing, your breathing, you know, understanding your body. You know, when am I feeling? Wow, am I sluggish? Am I tired? Am I cramping? So phase 1 was all about getting everyone to running and walking a relatively faster pace, timed 1 mile.
Okay.
Oh.
That time mile allows us to
yeah.
understand, you know, what walking now 2 miles is all about. How do I
Okay.
pace myself for 2 miles and not tire out? The same thing if you go out for a run and you go out too fast.
Yeah.
Well, how do I pace myself to finish?
Right. Yeah.
So phase 1 is really about getting people moving, understanding their bodies, their fitness, and their stamina. Okay, and then, you know, of course, we step into, you know, phase 2.
So phase 2 started July 12th. And so phase 1 was at Malcolm X Park. That's where
Yes.
we're starting, you know, getting into it, getting into the groove. Phase 2, now we're at Franklin Park with the Shattuck picnic area. And tell us about what we're building here.
Okay. So I'm going to throw a few plugins with what we're doing on phase 2 at Franklin Park. We're using 2 locations.
Oh.
Now, last week and this coming week, we're at the Shattuck Grove picnic area.
Okay.
The last weekend of July, we will be at Playstead. Right? And the reason we're at these parks is because now we're focusing on the build-up.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where we're now incorporating
Hills.
Exactly. Oh, you got it.
The hill work.
HILLS. Longer walks, longer runs.
Yeah.
I'll have my coaches elaborate, but those hills, I tell everyone, they work wonders.
Yeah.
They work
Hills
wonders.
are your friends.
Hey,
Hills work wonders.
We did the hill workout with Coach Ivy's walking team, and we couldn't keep up with the walk team.
Hey.
It was also a hot day too.
She's good.
Ivy was good. Ivy was all over the place. She was like Adam, just back and forth. You good? Come on. It was like, no, we not, Ivy. We not.
It's a
Yes.
yeah, it's a different challenge too.
Yeah.
Like what I noticed when we get to Franklin Park, you can feel the humidity,
Yeah.
the difference
Yes.
in humidity.
Yeah.
Like when you're surrounded by the trees and everything, like it's just a different feel to
Yeah.
it when you're running in the city.
Yeah.
Versus like when you're running on like pavement.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you get the humidity from like the trees and the grass and everything. So it offers like it's just a different sort of challenge.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
a different environment. Like everything about it is different. Like your breathing's a little bit different. You can sort of, you feel all that stuff. You feel like the nature around you. So it's like trying to acclimate to, to the environment. And just because like we keep telling everybody like, we don't know what it's going to be like on race day. It could be 60 degrees and raining sideways. It could be 90 degrees and that sun is just beating down on you. And we've had most of the really hot days have actually been during the week. Saturdays really have been pretty mild.
Yeah, pretty because they're usually
We've had-
rain days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
June was it was actually the weather was pretty awful. It was, good for running,
Yeah.
but it was damp and cool. And
Yeah.
so it's just, you never know. You
Yeah.
just never know what's going on.
And then once we move out of phase 2, which is at the Shattuck, well, let's call that Franklin Park area, we go into phase 3, which starts in August 2nd. And what are we doing there in phase 3?
Well, it's all about race prep. All right, and we say race prep because we have 12 weeks. The first 4 weeks is, really getting people moving.
Yeah.
Second week, although we're doing hills, but we're building up stamina. We're changing and running modalities, understanding your breathing and your pacing. Those hills, force you to adjust, pick up your legs a little bit more, tackles a lot more into your fitness, your physical fitness self.
Knees to chest.
Right, knees to chest. That's right. But now phase 3, by the time we get to the last 3 leading to the 4th week, is really getting to know the course.
Yeah.
Boston is full of hills. It's full of up and down terrain.
Yeah.
And so are our streets. When this course was created, it was really about experiencing Boston, and namely in this Roxbury area.
Yeah.
Where we start from the Demick, going through Malcolm X Park, and going through all the different main corners within Roxbury. But when you start walking and running this, there's a lot of terrain.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we want people to not only enjoy the view, experience the community, see the community and be in the community, but we also want them to understand, okay, hey, this is how we can move in the community. But this is how we could get fit
Yeah.
running through the streets.
Wellness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The course is tough.
Yeah, coaches, let's talk about the course. Don't say it's tough. We don't want to scare anybody.
But
How are we going to encourage them?
But that's why training is there, so we
just
can.
being honest.
Yeah, challenging, not tough.
Well,
Yes.
yes,
Yes, challenging.
Right.
And then-
But again, a lot of it depends on. It really does depend on the elements too.
Yeah.
We've had some years where it's cloudy, and some years where that sun is just coming out. We're trying to. That's
Prepare you for either way. Yeah.
Not only that, but Boston is so unpredictable in what they're doing in the city that sometimes you have to face this construction and this uneven ground and all of that stuff. So of course the prep definitely helps people with those things too, right?
One thing that our team over at Road to Wellness wanted us to point out is that it is not too late to join the summer training. Even if you feel like, oh my God, I missed phase 1, you could be like me and come back strong in phase 2 and 3.
You and Tristan Yes. Oh, and me too. And me.
Yes,
and me.
and you too.
And me.
You too.
All right, Spark FM family, we're hearing this, right? We are hearing this.
Every year we're like, we're gonna get T-shirts, we're gonna do a team, and we're gonna do it. And then life just lifes. But you know, these things are good because even if you don't end up doing the race, just the training in general is good for you to learn how to do. How do we register and how do we get involved if that's something that we want to do?
Hey, great opportunity, great plug-in right there. So although we have registration, on the day of, we have a registration table. But again, please visit our website, okay, road2wellness5k.com. Okay, because you're able to register online. Okay, you can register in person. Now, you're registering for a few things. You're registering for the summer training. Okay, because it's a free training open to our community. Okay, all you have to do is bring yourself, bring a friend, bring a family member. You're also registering for what we call the graduation run.
Okay.
This summer training at the end of the 12 weeks, we actually put you through a mock run of the course. And we normally have a turnout of, whatever, 60, 80 plus people who come out just for the summer the graduation run. And finally, you're registering for the third thing, which is the actual Road to Wellness event on September 6th.
So one registration registers you for all three things.
Right.
Yes.
And then with that registration, you have the opportunity to register for the 5K, which is 3.1 miles of jogging or running, or walking 2 miles with the Road to Wellness.
What's the difference in the courses between the runnings and the walking? So it's one is 2 and one is a 3 point. The 3.1.
3.1.
So where do we go with the walking?
So think about it. We're trying to meet people where they're at. So the reason we have walking groups and we have running groups is not everyone's a runner.
Yeah.
Everyone's a walker.
I got bad knees.
Again, this is why we come to practice and to train, right? Because although we do a lot of walking and running, but we also focus on fitness.
Yes.
So a lot of our trainings, we're incorporating core work. We're talking about what the benefits of leg work. And it's just body weight, squatting. If you have, your knees aren't right, the joints. How do we strengthen the hamstring, the glutes, and the quads that support the knee joint? Okay, as well as upper body. People are like, wow, I don't want to do push-ups. I can't do push-ups.
I did 3 the other day.
There you go.
So thank you
Now,
very much. Wow. 3 whole ones.
3 more than yesterday.
I'm going to do 4 today.
Those guns are gunning.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Saturday you'll be doing 10.
That's right. That's right.
I'm ready.
That's right.
And walking and running.
This is what we do.
So yes. See, that just not even to cut you off, but that is you guys have such great energy. So and we've been out there with, Coach Ivy before. It's fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're learning. You don't even realize that you are panting going up this hill and trying to get up because there's such great encouragement from you guys. I've seen you walk or run back and forth, just, having conversations with people while they're running. And I think that's important. That's an important part of support.
Yes.
I don't want to think about what I'm doing. Just help me get through this. Make it fun.
And that's the awesome thing about our coach team. I mean, we have a lot of experience in a number of things, So again, running is a major part of it. Walking, fitness. So it's not to throw out our pedigrees out there, but the coaching team brings the energy. The community comes, but now they find their energy.
Yeah.
They find that spark. Watch out now. They
See what
find
you
that
did
spark.
there. See what you did there.
You guys heard that.
Clacking.
And once we tap into that spark, so it becomes a community of, everyone's energized.
Yeah.
To get back to what you had asked, as far as the running and the walking, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Well, the courses overlap. It's just that the run is a full mile, 1.1 miles longer. Okay, but ultimately the course overlaps towards the end. And everyone comes in all together.
Everyone comes in together. Oh,
so
they
again,
end up meeting each other.
Exactly.
Oh, meet me where I am. I like that. I see what y'all did there. You probably didn't even know.
Hey, can I ask Coach Ivy to talk about this whole concept of your race,
okay,
your pace?
What you got? It's for everyone. It's my race, my pace. So, for anyone that's out there and they're thinking, well, they're talking about runners and I know runners are faster than me as a walker. Well, that's not what it's about. It's about you and what you're capable of doing. So it's all, just think about my race, my pace. And I'm going to enjoy the time that I'm out there. And, with the rest of the folks. And for some folks, my pace may be your pace. And so we're going to commune together and take this walk, and cross that finish line. And that's all it's about.
Yeah, I like that.
And within all of this, it's a really great form of networking too, because people are coming from so many different places, whether they're runners, whether they're community, whether they're executives or organizations, like they're all doing the same thing. So it's natural networking, which increases your net worth.
Oh,
see what they helping us get rich too.
That's the whole idea. That's what community's all about.
Yeah, it is. Many different things happening at the same time.
Very nice.
So we can register on roadtowellness5k.com. We are in phase 2 of training, and we're going to be at the Shattuck Picnic area on July 19th, and that's in Franklin Park.
Yes.
This Saturday.
And we encourage you, arrive at least by 8:30.
Okay.
Okay. You don't want to arrive late because our coaches are ready to rock.
Oh, yeah.
8:45. We
yeah.
are in full warm-up mode, and by about 8:55, we're ready to move. Because the later we start, that little heat index just kicks in. But again, to kind of capture some of this too, we want everyone to experience a training. This is not just for elite athletes. This is not, it's for everyone to come out and find where you fit in. Okay. And let's plug in the whole aspect of Road to Wellness. We're really dealing with our wellness. Wellness is fitness. It's also your mental health. It's how you're supporting someone else. How are they supporting you? So we find a lot of people come out there because they love the energy because it makes them feel great. They leave here taking this energy back to family and friends, and they talk about it. And that's how these numbers, increase, like Coach Adam mentioned.
Come on with me next year.
That's it. So come out.
The most important thing is we just tell everybody is just show up, and we'll take care of the rest. Like I've been saying that for years. I've been doing health and wellness and all sorts of stuff for 16 years now. I just say to everybody, like, listen, just show up. If you show up, you're halfway there, and we'll figure out the rest.
And usually that's like the hardest part is just to get there. You know what I mean? And then once you're there, you're in it, and then you're moving. You feel real good.
We can work with anybody that shows up at any level. Like, just come on over, and we'll figure it out.
And before we go, can you guys speak to, again, what you guys have seen from people who come out, who finish this race? What type of accomplishment does that look like? What does that
get emotional? For a lot of people. Like we've seen a lot of different emotions on race day, and even just during training. Like we just see how proud everyone is, not only of themselves, but just of one another. Because it's on people who have never done anything like this before, and they are, sometimes really overcome with emotion, which is emotional for us.
I can only imagine,
it's inspirational for us too. For me, I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of people who are showing up, who are just showing up all the time and just getting better. It's really fun to see. It's really
that's nice.
It is. And they're so appreciative of the 12 weeks of training that we had. You see them and they'll come up and they'll give you the hug, or it's we did it. Can I take a picture with you? All that, and it's only because we made it a community event. That's really what it's about.
I love it. It by the time we get to race day, people already know each other, know each other's names. Everybody's having fun. I do always say that my favorite part is that finish line. Seeing people cross that finish line. That emotion is overwhelming. Like you're just smiles. Everybody that's giving out those
medals.
The medals. The boys always get medals, and they always go for the medals. Jesus Lord. The smiles, the high fives, like people catching their breaths and just, really, feeling accomplished. Like running, I just run a 5K. I'm gonna wear that medal all day. Look at me. So thank you guys for your service and what you do, and how you guys are volunteering to do this and make sure that people get well. Road to wellness, and that's exactly what it is. And I can't wait to the finish line where Rockstone Triz takes us out.
That is a good time.
Always fun. I just saw Wally. Is he gonna be there as well this year?
And try to get him out.
Okay. He's always the main attraction, all right?
I see that.
While he's there.
Yeah.
Well, oh yes, and Brandy. We'll see Brandy too, who's gonna take
Brandy
us
sets
into
it
cool
off.
down, heat up, whatever it is. Brandy gets us moving.
Oh, yeah.
So the team over there at Road to Wellness is really a good, energized, feel good team.
Road to Wellness is one of my favorite events.
Absolutely, 100%. And
Yeah.
we're not saying that
Us
just
too.
we're not paid. We're not paid advertisers here, okay? This is real life.
Yeah.
And tell Miss Dr. Anderson we said hi.
Certainly will. Certainly will.
With that said, we are going to slide on over to the side. We're going to pay some bills and we'll come back with our entertainment. But people, Road to Wellness this Saturday, starting get there by 8:30 at the Shattuck Picnic area. Meet us out there. Me and Tristan going to go. Me, Tristan, and Miss Tony and the dog is going to come outside.
You heard?
We are there. Yeah. Damn. I'm going to wake him up early like, it's 8 o'clock. Let's go. Train. Let's go. So thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you guys very soon again. I think we see you guys one more time maybe. Yes. So, okay, good. So we'll check in, and by then I won't be embarrassed. Because I'll be like, I came outside. I see you guys. I was there. Went to dinner.
Just show up.
Just show up.
Yeah.
That's the first part.
Yep.
All right, people. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the Morning. We'll be right back. Keep it locked right here. 5 minutes and meet us back. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the Morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. You're listening to Spark FM online.
Each and every Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. inside the Avenue, where you bring the drinks and we bring the vibes. My name is Gary Banton alongside my co-host Big Trini, right here in SparkFMOnline.com, the number one place for soca, hip hop, R&B, and more. Each and every Saturdays from 6 to 9 p.m. It's the Avenue.
What is this, Doctor? This is
Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM.
bringing the heat back to the airwaves.
Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Titties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costumes looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot and the Suburban Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it.
Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
Hey Boston, are you ready? It's time for the 3rd annual Boston Titties Carnival. The bands are getting ready, the costumes looking amazing, and we can't wait to see all the kids having a good time on the road. It's all happening on Friday, August 16th, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Parade starting 12 p.m. We are marching from Talbot and the Suburban Ave all the way to Berkshire Boys and Girls Club. Want to join the fun? Tell a grown-up to check out social media pages to find a band for you to jump up with. See you on the road!
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
You Production. Friends Lifestyle Group presents their 9th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. It's the Animal Print Edition. Happens to be Saturday, July the 19th. Boarding times at 7 p.m. We sail at 8 p.m. sharp. There's going to be 2 floors of music. Your live DJ, DJ Sergio, DJ Alfredito, DJ Yomi. And your Caribbean DJ, Hugh Major, and Vital Rhythms. Featuring live performances by Your Fugo, Junta Group, and Tempo Rhythm International. Sound system provided by Ross Entertainment. This is all going to be taking place at 70 Rose Wharf. Get your tickets right now at togetherness.eventbrite.com. Regular tickets are $65. Same day tickets are $75. It's a 21+ event. And do remember there's a drinks inclusive party bus available to and from the dock for only $60. For more information, contact 617-719-3972 or 646-379-4889. It's a 9th annual Togetherness Boat Ride. Get your tickets now.
Boston's new home for urban Caribbean music. Spark FM. Spark FM. Playing all your favorite hits from reggae. Spark FM.
If you no mess with the way you are gonna see a million. We got to go long just like the Amazon.
Spark FM.
I know that life is not easy. No say we are for win. Walk with the camera like Jesus.
Soca. Hip hop.
Yeah, we going crazy.
R&B.
You could do damage. You could do damage.
Afrobeats and much more. Spark FM. Spark FM.
Spam for breakfast. All right, guys, I got a new, welcome back to Spark FM Online. I got our new workout routine that we're going to be doing during the show for all of us tuned in because you guys want your bodies to be well. And we're going to go out there. If you can go out there on Saturdays, try your hardest to do it. Yeah. Everybody needs to do it. Spam workout, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do squats, push-ups, abs, and mountain climbers. So that means that we gonna get ripped on this show. Yeah. This is a community workout every day. We'll start it after we'll start in the morning after the weather.
Yes.
I don't know. We will figure it out.
Monday.
Not Monday, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're starting tomorrow so we can be ready for Road to Wellness. All right. It is time for us to get into our entertainment news, and we're going to go through this pretty quickly because we got to be out. It's hot today. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have here. Go for it, Miss Tony.
Watch as the MLB honors Hank Aaron with a high-tech recreation of his 715th homer. This is pretty cool. Hank Aaron, as we know, is one of our black national heroes. So more than 41,000 fans, including the late Hank Aaron's widow, were awed during the 6th inning of the 2025 All-Star Game as MLB honored the baseball icon with a high-tech recreation of his 715th home run in Atlanta. The lights went dark during a break Tuesday at Truist Park. Projections detailing the April 8th, 1974 achievement then glowed on the field as the voice of legendary broadcaster Vin Scully blared through the stadium speakers. It doesn't take a mind reader to read the collective mind that's here in this ballpark tonight, Scully said in the recording from that night at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium when Aaron passed Babe Ruth to become baseball's career home runs leader at that time. They came to see him pass the Babe, and if you oh, it is a hologram. I love a hologram.
I want to see it.
Me too. I want to see it too. The field lit up with now batting number 44 before showing Aaron wiggling his bat on another projection between the base paths. A virtual Aaron, who faced Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Al Downing during the exchange, smacked a projection of a giant baseball to left center field in a reenactment of the famous scene.
What that mean?
They had a hologram of him actually hitting the
baseball.
baseball.
That's cool.
On the field as the game.
Is that scary to his family?
His wife, his widow was there.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can find the video. The hologram. Yeah, I can't find it right now.
It's right there.
It's right there.
It's the top
It's right
one.
there in the story. The second one.
Oh, there you
Right
go.
here, right here. I want to see.
Okay. MLB used a pyrotechnic spark which blasted toward the outfield fence at the point of contact as the scoreboard flashed number 715. Footage of Aaron rounding the bases showed on the field as the Truist Park crowd cheered on for the baseball legend.
All right, here we go.
Georgia. Let's
Look. April 3rd, 1974, it says.
I'm gonna fast forward just a little bit.
Look at him running around the bases. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Listen to this crowd. Look at that 715th home run.
He was a great baseball player, but he was even a greater human being.
That's something good to be able to say about someone.
Yeah.
Being a greater human being.
That's a
Oh,
hard
that was
one.
actually him speaking that said that. I think that people can look at me and say he's a great baseball player, but he's an even greater human being.
Yeah.
Aaron said in the
You know,
video shown on the scoreboard
I
at
think
the end of the
people can
sequence.
look at me and say, you know, he was a great baseball player, but he was even a greater human being.
Hank Aaron died in 2021 at age 26. He totaled 755 home runs during his decorated baseball tenure. In 1982, Hall of Fame inductee ranks second all-time in career home runs, trailing only Barry Bonds, who beat him by just a few more.
You see that?
Aaron remains MLB's record holder for RBIs, extra base hits, and total bases. He hit .305 over 23 seasons.
Sound like DEI to me.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen, that is
Imagine,
awesome.
imagine somebody would say that he is a DEI hire with the highest historical stats and data for what he did.
So the hologram was on the field?
It was actually on the field.
With
That is super cool. Super cool. That is super cool. Look at black people shining.
Look at that. Oh, and the pyrotechnics represented the ball. Yes, that is amazing. I love that. Good. That is awesome. Sierra shares an adorable video dancing with her daughter Amora, and they're both perfectly in sync. They out there dancing. See, me and Noah last night we were coming home, and Lil Mo's Forever came on, and I love that song. And that song really made, I don't know. So I got out of the car and I was dancing, and he got out and he started dancing with me, and me and him had a little dance in the parking lot, and it was the nicest moment between me and my son. And I was like, "Thank you, Noah, for dancing with me." And he said, "Thank you for teaching me how to dance, Mom."
That's not who taught him how to dance. It was me.
Wow, that's true. You did, but he gave me the credit.
I'm tired of you and Noah disenfranchising my whatchamacallits in y'all's life.
We have very, very good dance-off videos between Annie and Noah. You guys got to make a video for this year. But anyhow, Sierra and Amora, they're dancing. I didn't watch the video, but I'm sure it's cute. Barack Obama jokes, "Michelle took me back," as the duo makes fun of the rumor mill. Because remember, all those rumors were coming out about them separating. So he made a joke. He was on their podcast, and he said, "She took me back," just to make fun of these stupid fools who think that this couple would ever not be together. Even if this couple wasn't together, they better stay together.
They just off a GP, like, hey, we just locked in for life. We don't gotta talk. We don't gotta do anything. But we just never gonna allow these people to ever.
Right.
Yeah.
Barack Obama joined his wife, Michelle Obama, for the latest episode of her IMO podcast, where the two joked about the rumors surrounding their marriage. Michelle's co-host and brother Craig Robinson quit, "Wait, you guys like each other?" And Barack, meanwhile, joked that their relationship had been touch and go for a while, but Michelle took him back. Very, very funny. Jennifer Love Hewitt says nothing is the same as 911 cast returns to set without Bobby. He was our hero.
It's coming back? I thought it was done forever.
It needs to be done. What you coming back for?
Bobby ain't even there.
Yeah. Fans were shocked when his character was killed off in season 8.
Terrible.
He was the person that mattered to everyone in the cast the most, she said. The 911 has begun production on season 9. It's first without star Peter Krause. Krause's character, Captain Bobby Nash, sacrificed himself and died midway through season 8, which left fans shocked. Jennifer Love Hewitt offered an update on how the cast is feeling about moving on, and she said it's just not the same on the set. And I couldn't imagine. What are we going to watch? Oh, is either Hen or Chimney is up at bat right now. All right.
Which is, I mean, both of them are lovable ass characters as
they really
well.
are.
You know, Bobby's just Bobby.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you think that? I mean, like, what happened? Where he went?
It's so funny because right after that happened, we was downtown at City Hall passing the fire alarm. The fire station was like, "So sorry about y'all loss."
We were talking to them with the dog. We're so sorry for y'all loss. Thanks for the service. They were like, what are you talking about?
Oh, 911.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
Naomi Osaka tours Tokyo in an off day, which is a new travel series following athletes exploring the cities that they love, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh, cute, yeah.
So tennis champion Naomi Osaka launches a new travel series on YouTube called Off Day, produced by Ultra Boom Media and LeBron James Uninterrupted, showcasing athletes exploring cultural and culinary destinations on their days off. The series, developed by producers of Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown, and Down to Earth with Zac Efron, aims to highlight the intersection of food and sports as universal languages that transcend borders, languages, and cultures. That's pretty cool.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I'd check that out. We gotta go on YouTube to watch it. And then we're gonna see how you guys feel and let us know in the comments. Billboard staff names R. Kelly the 9th greatest R&B artist of all time. So they did a list, the greatest R&B artists of all time.
And this is all of all time.
Of all time.
Okay.
So number 12 is Usher. Number 11, Ray Charles. Number 10, Marvin Gaye. Number 9, R. Kelly. Number 8, Mariah Carey. Number 7 is Prince. Number 6, James Brown. Number 5, Whitney Houston. 4 is Beyonce. 3 is Michael Jackson. 2, Aretha Franklin. And number 1, who do you guys think is number 1?
I know, but Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
There's no Chris Brown on here.
This is of all time. R&B artists of all
of
time.
all the time.
And what about Al Green or
Otis Redding?
Otis Redding.
From a DJ's perspective, this is not R&B. This is R&B, soul, pop. This is everything. This is soul. Ray Charles was like rock and roll, soul. Mariah Carey was like, I guess she's R&B. Prince pop. Michael Jackson pop.
I don't know. It looked like R&B.
I wouldn't. Michael Jackson is R&B. I don't know. Was Michael Jackson R&B?
Rhythm and blues. So we're thinking R&B as rhythm and blues.
Yeah.
Aretha Franklin was soul.
I don't think Michael Jackson should be on the list. He's literally the king of pop.
The king of pop. Michael Jackson. And if Michael Jackson's not going to be on this list, then Prince is not on this list either.
Yeah, I would take Prince and Michael Jackson off of the list.
Even Aretha Franklin, that's soul.
Yeah, Whitney Houston. I don't. The order is I feel like okay, if you're gonna make a list of singers.
Yeah, these are fine. These are fine to put on them.
Yeah, but I don't agree with the order of the list at all. Whitney Houston cannot be number 5. She's got to be closer to the top.
5 before Beyonce, which is crazy. Like, everybody loves Beyonce. Nobody has nothing bad to say about Beyonce. But I don't think that Beyonce is Whitney Houston type.
No.
Type singer.
I don't think so at all. I don't think so. I'm very surprised that Usher is on the list.
I mean, Usher. Yeah. Usher. Yeah. You got it. That's R&B.
Of all time?
Of all time, I can deal. He's 12. I think he should be closer to maybe 23.
I can't rate this list because this list is
nuts. What are y'all saying over here in the comment section? How do y'all feel?
Why they didn't put Britney Spears? If you don't go sit down, Schneider.
Michael Jackson, Beyonce, and Prince are pop, says Schneider.
Yeah.
Luther Vandross, exactly.
Luther.
Yep.
Luther.
Yep. No, okay, sorry. That's going into
Bobby
everything.
Womack and yeah.
Otis Redding.
Yeah. I mean, Al Green.
I mean, Casey and Joe.
Marvin Gaye on that list?
What
about Marvin Gaye? Oh, he's on that list.
You know, the one that did the songs with R. Kelly.
Isley Brothers.
The Isley Brothers.
Ron Isley. Yeah. Ron Isley is a singer.
But maybe I want to see
Frankie Beverly.
You know what? Remember when they had during the 50 years of hip hop? order.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do. They need to put out a top 50 and make sure that the right people on that list, because this top 12 right now is
don't make it.
It's very interesting to me. I don't.
Vandross ain't on here. That's so crazy to me.
Yeah.
It don't make it.
Celine Dion. Let me stop.
Celine
Dion. She's country.
Oh my God, she is not country.
She's not country.
Celine Dion is R&B,
but it's not country.
What is Celine? What's her genre?
Classic.
It's like a crossover country.
Celine Dion is up there with Bobby Bublé and
Bobby
Bublé and Andrea Bocelli. She's at Frank Sinatra. She over there with them. She ain't here with this. But I don't know, man.
What is her genre? Celine Dion genre.
She's Magic 106.7.
Genre.
Genre.
Oh, she's pop.
Yeah, pop.
Soft rock.
Soft rock.
Yes, soft rock. Oh, because I forgot. Soft rock is a heavy category. I love me some soft rock.
That's what you and CK listen to.
Yes, we
Magic
do.
106.7.
We love us.
Michael
Me and
Bolton.
Macha be singing, okay?
Yes,
Singing.
But anyhow, that's the list. That's the list that happened there. R.
Little
Kelly
Phil
is on the
Collins.
list. And rightfully so.
As he should be. Yes. Yes.
Catherine said that list is trash.
It is trashy.
Yeah.
It's a little bit out of order, out of timing.
Yeah. Lawanda says it's definitely not based on singing ability, and I agree with that. I agree. But anyhow, that's it.
Well, guys, we're gonna slide on over to the side, and we will see you guys tomorrow. You guys stay cool.
We've got a good guest for you tomorrow.
Yeah. Keep it going, San Diego.
Yes.
Keep it blazing.
Where are we? Boston.
Yeah.
Yes, Boston, Massachusetts.
Country's a very cool spot. There's no better place to feel and be.
Water country, water fun.
Plunge into Dr.
Plunge into it. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
That's a blood clot advertisement. Let me go say, we played y'all today. Give me $700,000.
Wow. Water country ain't got that.
Just send him
I'll
the
tell you
invoice.
that.
Just send him the invoice.
Send him the invoice.
Ma'am, who are you? It doesn't matter. All right, you guys have a great day. Stay cool. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
You are now listening to Spark FM.